What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back on the Red Sox account. We've got a bunch of stuff to do. Not much has changed, I don't think. Got this new David Ortiz over here. You guys saw it in the last one, I think, is when I worked on it. Is there anything new? No. But I did get the skin for it, which is kind of cool. Today is going to be more traditional. We got a team select sig pack. We do got the position selective one. 7 sig packs, regular sig pack, all that good stuff. We got some vintages to open as well. So yeah, we'll get right into it. Let's start off with our team selected packs as usual. We're going to open like, I don't know, 50 of them. Can game please be quicker today and have more frames? I guess not. So I just, as of recording this, the Americans, the Team USA, just eliminated Team Dominican Republic on one of the worst calls I've ever seen at that big of a stage, of course. I don't know why ABS is not... I know why it's not in it yet, but like, come on, now I'm gonna complain a little bit. I'm a big US supporter. I've always wanted them to win. As we do get a prime here. Who is this? Giants. Second baseman. Like I said, I've always wanted the US to win, but like, come on. I feel like we still could have won, even if we didn't get that call. I think Tatis, we still could have gotten him out. It's like Mason Miller, man. I mean, obviously they're teammates, so they should know all their strategies, but like, still, I think Mason Miller's dominant. As, let's move on to Diamond Player Select. Let's use 6 of them, because we have 96. These packs, again, we're going to try our best to speed through them. I'm only opening them because they have a slight chance at a legend. Otherwise, I would not be opening these as well. Tyler Glass now, sure. Come on, let's rep them. Ooh, Quentin, okay. But yeah, so US will be moving on. By the time this video comes out, you guys will already know who the champs are, but very excited for the finals. Either against Team Italy or Team Venezuela. Both teams are absolutely electric to watch. Personally, I'm hoping for... I mean, as a Red Sox fan, I should want Venezuela to move on because there's a ton of Red Sox players. But I really like this Team Italy, man. They're looking very fun to watch. And Greg Weisert's on that team. Absolute dominant. Hopefully he'll do that for the Red Sox this year. As let's go to 10 of these. Alright, nothing out of those. Okay, so I think it's time to move on to premium vintage packs. We got 20 of them. Can we see a legend today? Please, I just want any legend just for donation or something. I don't know. Please. Nothing from the first bit. Why does Gossage still not have a picture for the White Sox? That's kind of crazy. Last 10? Nope. Okay. Wow. Alright. It's been, I don't know how long since I've seen a legend. Luckily, legends aren't as, you know, like, cool anymore. It's just whatever. So I'm not too upset about it. But let's open up our Star Sig pack. Let's do that. Bang. Can we see a Team Sig? Gonna be a gold. Who's this gonna be? Cubs. Second base Horner. Nico Horner, nice. Ooh, very nice sig there. Forgot he got a 71 base. He was amazing last year, so that makes sense. Alright, let's open up our signature packs now. We're still going to rip them one at a time. See who this first one's going to be. White Sox. Starter, I don't know. Ooh, early win. Alright, not great, but not terrible either. Usable for the White Sox, at least. Second pack, who's this going to be? This is going to be Silver. Padre, Tennis, or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't know who this is, to be honest. Gene Tennis. Pretty terrible card, honestly. But, you know, so back-to-back vintages. Another gold. Can we see Red Sox? Nope. Mike Trout. Nope. Ward. Yep. Okay. I mean, it's alright. I don't know if he has a better one, but this is a mid card, I guess. 67 bases. Alright. Alright, come on. Another gold. Red Sox. Come on. Reliever? Okay, I mean, I was hoping for Chapman or Crochet or even the second baseman, I forget, Fletcher. But we'll take a free team sig right there. That's a non-dupe. Protects me from pulling him from an exclusive pack if I ever get him. I just don't know why he did. I guess the strikeouts is the only reason why, I guess. Like, he had such an amazing year, man. It's so disappointing that it was only a 65 base. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. We got a team sig today. Diamond, Blue Jay, Barrios, nope, Vladdy, nope. Ooh, Fred McGriff. Okay, wow, what a sig for the Blue Jays there. Okay, that's very nice. Alright. Sorry, Blue Jays decks. We see another team sig? Asking for too much here, I think. D-backs, Merrill Kelly, Patrick Corbin. It's the other guy. Alright, nice sig for the D-backs as well. I think this is best here. Yeah, and 73 base is good enough for the D-backs. Alright, last one. Is this going to be A's starter? I don't know. Bassett. Alright, cool. It's alright, sig. Alright, let's go to our special sig pack. Bang. Let's open up the gold first in the middle. Why not switch it up a little bit? Ooh, Eddie Matthews. That's a sick card right there for the Braves. Terrible field, but still very nice for DH, I think, because you can run Contact Master is fine. Prediction, definitely. Hard hitter, yeah. So I think that's a really good card. Left over here, German Marquez, the second best Colorado starter. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, Rockies X, if there are any. And Brady Singer. All right, mid Royal Sig. Let's take the Eddie Matthews. Why not? All right, let's do some combos today. Why not? We're gonna do probably 3 combos. Let's take a look. All right, we're back. And I noticed I got 2 Eddie Matthews sigs, so we're going to combo him with Acuna. All Braves, and where'd they come from? Boston. Boston Braves. So I'm just saying, Red Sox sig incoming. Ooh, the opposite of the Red Sox. Who's this going to be? Mike Mussina. Alright, solid sig for the Yankees. I do think that they have better than that, but you know. So it is what it is. Let's do Horner, Mussina, and Ward. I guess, I don't know. Doesn't matter there. Who's this going to net us? Mariners. Griffey? No. Langston. Mark? Yeah. Alright. Another vintage, by the way. That's kind of crazy. And then last combo. Unless we get a diamond. If we get a diamond, that's why I have these out. I'll do a diamond combo. Otherwise, we're going to end it here. Well, we're going to go to the sig, the other sig packs. Reds. Okay. Starter. Is it Nolan? No. Harang. Again, pretty solid for the Reds, honestly. Their starting pitcher is kind of terrible. But yeah, let's, what am I doing? I'll do that later. Let's get into our signature team select pack, and then we're going to go into our special position, because this, depending on what we get from here, if we get somebody useful, it'll change the position I pick. So what we're hunting for mainly is Aroldis Chapman, 2025, Garrett Crochet, 2025, Scott Fletcher, 1975, I believe. I can't remember the year exactly, but he only has 1 year. The other cards, like Koji, would be cool. Jimmy Fox would be cool, but like it would not be like the top priority. So my top 3 chase cards, you guys already know what it is. Let's get straight into it. Bang. What's this gonna be? Not silver. Gold. Come on. Let's see. Let's see. One of our Garrett Crochet, Aroldis Chapman, or Scott Fletcher. 3, 2, 1. Bang. We know it's going to be Red Sox. Right field, that's Mookie. Alright. It is the best year of Mookie, though, to be fair. I don't know if I want to keep this card. He has a cool skin. But, like, realistically, though, he's not too much of an upgrade over this Mookie right here, is he? I don't know. I'm definitely not crafting him today. But just in the future, you guys can let me know. Personally, I don't think he's good enough to replace, like, it's not that big of a difference, and I'll probably eventually craft him and Evans together. But who knows, you know, if you guys let me know, or I'll ask my clubmates, could change. Alright, so I guess out of these, which do I want most? I mean, Fletcher's a vintage, so that's like kind of low. but we could risk it, or we can go reliever. I don't know if I want to go starter, because starters out of the 3 is like my least useful one. So I guess we'll go reliever then, because even if we don't get, we have Koji is another one that I could get that I would use. So there's always that. Alright, let's open up right to left. Who's just going to be all the way on the right here? Joe Jimenez for the Braves. Pretty solid card there. 67 bases, nice, and all of these are 70 above. Although I will say can't really run Iron Will that well, so who knows. Middle over here, Joe Blanton can run Iron Will, but is a worse card. Still, I think he's okay for the Dodgers. And final chance to get a Team Sig again. Who's this going to be? Man, we got trolled so hard. If only this could be Koji Uehara 2013. Man, that hurts a little bit. I'm not going to lie, boys. If you guys enjoyed this video, slightly less of a W and more of, no crazy pull, but, you know, streaks about it gotta end at some point. So, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.